Recorded Books presents Slow Down, Busy Bee by Trevor James, narrated by Jane Wing. Miles beyond the nearest city and far beyond the closest village, over a rushing river where fish swim freely, and through a mossy forest of towering trees, there's an old wooden gate in an old stone wall with an old painted sign that reads, "Welcome to Honeybee Meadow." A special, soothing place where love and kindness are as plentiful as the wildflowers that grow here. It is home to Mrs. Kittle, a soft-spoken woman who lives in a cottage on the meadow's edge, quilting cosy quilts, baking berry pies, and harvesting fresh honey. Also home to many critters who chirp, chitter, tweet, squeak, ribbit, and hoot. It's the faint sound of buzzing bees, the makers of Mrs. Kittle's sweet wildflower honey, that stands out the most. And while some weary travellers may hear only a bee's simple buzz, those who listen closely can hear the stories they tell, like the ones that follow. Slow down, busy bee. At the centre of Honeybee Meadow, on a large rock warmed by the sun, sat a wise old bee who smiled softly. Seemingly asleep as he sat so still, with his eyes softly closed, the old bee was in fact thinking. But the old bee thought not about yesterday, or about this morning, or about minutes ago. And neither did he think about minutes from now, or about this evening, or about tomorrow. The old bee who breathed in and out, and in and out, simply thought about now. This very moment in time, between the past and the future, called the present moment. And peacefully he sat, enjoying the silence, until the old bee lifted one ear, then the other, then opened his eyes and watched as young Busy Bee darted and dashed from flower to flower. "Slow down, Busy Bee," said the old bee softly. "I must pollinate these flowers," replied Busy Bee. "Slow down, Busy Bee," said the old bee softly. "But there is honey to be made," replied Busy Bee. "Slow down, Busy Bee," said the old bee softly. "No time for that now. Making honey is a very important job," replied Busy Bee. "Slow down."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?